This is me. And these are my kids. And this is our life. And this is our TikTok. Well, technically it's my TikTok, but you'll see the kids here. You get the gist. There's a little line on it that'll tell you if he's not dry or not.
Oh, the diaper?
Yeah, the little line in the front. If it's yellow, it's dry. If it's blue, it's wet.
It's yellow. See? I didn't even need to look at the line. I already know.
His little legs look like little chicken wings.
I know. It is a chicken wing. Chicken wing!
Oh, tell me why I was up frying chicken this morning. Okay, let's not pretend we did not know this was coming. I did file for child support, for paternity, and for full custody of Jax. And hopefully everything goes as planned. I don't see why it wouldn't. So hopefully everything goes as planned. Interestingly enough, when I filed, they told me he would be served 1 to 2 days before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. And then we are scheduled to go to court December 20th, which is 5 days before Christmas. So Merry Christmas. Thank God the court hearing is actually going to be on Google Meet. I believe it's either Zoom or Google Meet. I don't know the difference between Google Meet and Zoom. I just know it's online. And that's great because then when I don't have to waste a good outfit and going in person, and I also don't have to bring Jax with me. He'll be with me obviously, but it won't be in person, so that's great. I know that I said that once paternity is established, which I already know what the results are going to be, that I would share Jax online, but I've decided that I'm actually never going to share him online because I will not have my son's photos or videos sent to anyone. My family, my friends, they know exactly what he looks like. They've gotten pictures, they've gotten videos of him, but I'm not putting them online ever because I've seen what that man did and does to his other kids. So I'm not putting Jax in the mix of that. And if for some reason whatsoever they ever end up somehow in the hands of someone that I don't know, it's because something went wrong in court. It will never be me sharing this at all. To me, it's the very least that I can do for him because of everything that I know about his donor and everything that I know that his donor thinks, feels, how he acts, how he moves in regards to his children. So I'm not gonna give him photos and videos of my son, and I'm not sending photos or videos of my son either. As far as what he looks like, take my word for it, Jax came out exactly how I expected him to come out. He has my eyes, he has my cheekbones, he has my complexion, he has his donor's nose, his donor's lips, and his donor's dimples. Well, his donor only has one dimple. Jax actually has dimples on both sides. He's absolutely adorable. He's cute as a little button. He is so cute. Such a little heartbreaker. And I know that's what everybody says about their kids, but no, he's absolutely adorable. He's absolutely adorable. I'm keeping this to myself. I'm keeping this part of him all to myself, and the very least that I can do is protect his identity and his image from the people that want to use it for personal gain and are going to be harmful with it. So that's why you will only see maybe a silhouette. You will see the back of his head, the side of his head, never his face, because it's not safe here. And crazy thing about it is, When it comes to children, there is a lot of truth behind people not sharing their children's images or photos online because there's a lot of sickos out there. But for Jax, and I'm not saying that there aren't still sickos out there, but my biggest concern when it comes to Jax is somebody that literally helped create him being his worst enemy. I've seen that. I've witnessed that man be the worst enemy of innocent children that belong to him. Jax is not going to be thrown into that pile at all. I refuse to allow it. I refuse to let it happen. So I'm gonna leave it just the way that it is. He will not be. I will not be sharing him online, just to protect him from his donor. I don't have any feelings about court. I just want to get it over with. And I know that it's not going to be our last hearing because once we have to go take the paternity test, I do plan on separately contacting them because when I go to get tested and have him tested, because yes, they test the moms too, I don't want to be in the building at the same time that his donor is. So if it means me coming earlier or me coming later, that's what I want to do. I don't want to be in the same room with that person. I literally don't. I don't. I have enough disgust to last me a lifetime. I'm just want to get over with and go on with our life.
Jax continues to sleep the greater majority of the day, which is normal for a newborn. Because he nurses so much and he is cluster feeding, he spends the greater majority of time right in my arms.
Cross this out. It's blank, just a comic book. It's a treasure map. Oh, honey. Honey, it's okay. I know. It's all right, love. It's okay.
Jax is working his way into sustaining the duration of Joshua and I doing his homework together. And Joshua got an award because he's an amazing child and it shines through at school. Did you ever notice that when it rains, even if you don't look out the window, even if you don't hear it, even if you don't know it's coming, you can feel it when you open your eyes in the morning? That is because the pressure in the atmosphere. And I am so glad that babies can feel it too, because Jax did not get up at the butt crack of dawn at all this morning. I was so happy. Of course, I love seeing his face and hearing his little coos, but it's nice when you can actually enjoy a rainy Saturday. I already have the bum part down. My hair is sticking out. I'm wearing period underwear. I have an overnight pad on 24 hours a day. I need a refill. I smell like hydrated urine because I'm covered in it and it's not even mine. It's only fitting that I enjoy this rainy day because I fit the part. But nonetheless, I absolutely am enjoying every single moment of this. And when it gets trying and taxing, I just remind myself this is a teeny tiny little dictator and he does not know what he wants. Jax has yet to become a fan of bath time, but I've gotten him to compromise. I have to wash and condition his hair in my arms separate from his bath in order for him not to alert the FBI of my address. Jax does not like getting lotion put on his body because it's cold, so I try to rub it between my hands as much as I can to make it warm, but he still hates this part. I do use coconut oil in his hair because his hair dries out really fast. Diaper changes he hates unless he is too tired to cry. Getting his clothes put on or taken off, it's hit or miss. It varies. It depends on how he's feeling. I understand such a little person is still regulating and understanding how he feels and thinks about everything. But just know this. Just because the baby doesn't cry this time about it doesn't mean that they're not going to cry in an hour about it. I read somewhere, I can't remember where, that all babies could actually be diagnosed with bipolar disorder under the age of 3. That's how unsure they are about the way they feel about everything the greater majority of the time. Jax is either content with tummy time or he absolutely hates it with every ounce of his tiny little being. I do this 2 to 3 times a day. morning, afternoon, and evening, and I do it for 3 to 5 minutes. Some days he does good and he lasts the 5 minutes unbothered, and some days he acts like I am dissecting him alive with no anesthesia. It is a work in progress, but I actually want to get him nice and ready for crawling. This also helps build upper body strength. And yes, even though he's a newborn, this is appropriate for his age. He's done.
He's doing great. He's amazing. He's an amazing little person. He's such an amazing little boy. This is the best. This is one of the best things I've ever done. The good news is Jax is so very much loved and adored by so many people, and that's all I could have ever asked for. So he's happy. He is a happy little boy. He enjoys his life. He's getting everything that he deserves. He was worth it. He was 120,000% worth everything. He was worth all of it. Every single little bit of it. Alright, I gotta go. This little one is cluster feeding. Duty calls. Until next time. Mwah.